Okay, the purpose of this video is to show you different places in the report where you can look at the disclosures that are available in the report. So here, in this interface, you can change between the network component, hypercube, block, fragment, and disclosure view. So there are 25 networks, and in this report, there are 35 disclosures. You can see each of the disclosures. You can click on any disclosure and then look at the rules that are used to find the disclosure. The line of reasoning, this is not implemented correctly, but it provides information about how and whether the disclosure was found. And these are the properties of the disclosure. Again, this is not implemented correctly. This, and this are not implemented correctly, but that information should be there. So here you have 35 disclosures. If I go to the, let's see, I'll look at the properties, that says I have 35 disclosures. I should be able to click on this and get to that list of disclosures. Here is a list of the disclosures. Again, I have 35 disclosures. If I go to the agenda, I don't want to cover this right now. I want to do this. I think this is set correctly. So now I'm going to validate this report, and the validation also shows 35 disclosures. Okay? And you can, again, get the same information about the rules, line of reasoning, and properties. Now I'll go back to the agenda. In the agenda, I would expect to see 35 disclosures because that's what I see everywhere else. But here, it only shows 23. So there could be a reason for that. I think it might be the case that there were some disclosures that were not put into the reporting checklist, and therefore they were not in the agenda. But the point is that there should be a reason why this number of rows is different than the other places where you can go into the report and look at the disclosure, and you should be able to reconcile in your mind whether the agenda and the disclosures and match, and you need transparency into understanding, what the difference between the agenda and the actual disclosures
I wanted to add one more thing. So here I verified the report that I was looking at in a separate tool, and here's the output. Actually, I already have it opened. Here's the output of that.
Yeah.
In
call that
this validation report, here is the disclosure mechanics rules. So that these are the rules that are used to discover a disclosure. So there are 35 defined rules, and 76 disclosures were found. So this just seems like a mistake. It seems like it's doubling up for each period or something, because there's not 76 disclosures that could be bound to these 35 definitions. But here is all the information, and this also contributes to figuring out, what should be in the agenda and what should be in the application. Okay, this is what potentially the problem is. I think this is the problem. Okay. I see that. And here in the reporting checklist, you see 38 defined disclosures in the reporting checklist requires 38 disclosures. You can see them listed here. And it found 38. So all these different places where disclosures are used, they should all be consistent. They should be reconcilable. So I'm going to stop there for this video.